welcome to Maiden Games. It's August 9th, 2008, and we are at the Gi Oh sneak peek of the Yu-Gi-Oh set of Duelist Genesis. Hope you guys have fun today. Alright, we're still here at the Yu-Gi-Oh sneak peek, and right now I'm going through my seal tool. I'm going to be opening them up and building a deck with it. Hopefully we can get something good here. Well, the way I tend to do is when I open things up, I'm going to separate into 3 piles, which is going to be monsters, magic, and traps. From there we'll go. Let's see what we get. Hey, there's a secret rare. We got a Cyber Shark. Excellent. Secret rares are... Hey, I got a Cyber Shark by the way for you. Secret rares are always a nice thing to pull. Always make you feel better about yourself. And they're always shiny too.
I love you more now. Jack. Through my
So what do you think of the set so far?
From what I've seen, I'm liking it a lot. What it does, it gives a whole new element to the game with a new monster type called Synchro. You notice they're white bordered, and they give a whole new element to the game because it's sort of like a fusion, but not really, and they have extremely devastating effects when you can actually successfully summon them. They themselves require another monster called Tuners, and once you can successfully summon those and get the Synchro monsters to the field, it changes the whole scope of the game. Like there's another Synchro monster for you.
Cool.
Awesome. So far we're looking like we had a pretty good pool. It's going to be hard to figure out what to build with this thing.
So this is a pre-release, right?
This is a sneak peek. Yeah, it's the first chance anyone's getting to use these cards in a brand new set.
Now is this... this happens all over the country, right?
This happens all over the country today. Everywhere in the country there are places like this going on. There's probably some in Massachusetts, Hawaii, California, name a state, there's probably one going on there.
Now, how does this format differ from, well, what's the whole format? How does it work?
Well, in traditional Yu-Gi-Oh, what you have is you have your own collection of cards, and you're going to build a deck based on what you have, based upon certain requirements that Upper Deck Entertainment's going to levy. What you have here is you're getting 5 packs of the new set. In those 5 packs, they're saying, take what you get, build the 20-card deck, and have fun with it. So as long as you follow all the normal rules, everything else applies. Anything you open is fair game to play, assuming you can summon it. In a format like this, instead of going with your 8,000 life points, you're going with your 4,000 life points. And you're looking at probably, you want 20 cards, so there are probably 12 creatures or so, 12 to 14 monsters, and the rest 6 spells and traps, depending on what you have. I've seen people with sealed decks with 19 creatures and 1 spell. I've also seen sealed decks with 10 spells and traps, depending on what you get. So it really does depend on exactly what you open. That's the fun of a format like this. You never know what you're going to get, you never know what you're going to play against. It's always random, always fun. So now that we've got everything open, we're going to progress to actually the building stage. And separate these into piles based on what they are, based on the monster type, and then we're going to build from there. So we have Psychic, Psychic, Fish, Machine, Warrior, Psychic, Psychic. Aww, it's a bunny that says love it on him. How cute! Machine, Rock, Fairy, Psychic, Psychic, Insect, Rock, Psychic, Warrior, Spellcaster, Rock, Fairy, Psychic, 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 Shiny. Shiny is not its own category, it just happens to help. Quick description for those of you who've never seen, you'll notice a different type of foiling on some of these cards. The foiling denotes the rarity. You'll notice the one over here on the far just has a silver bordered name, and that's what's called a common rare. If you move over to the card in the middle, the magical android, you'll notice the picture itself is foiled. See if you can get a look at that there. That's what's called a super rare. Now, I don't have one for an example here, but you have one that has the picture foiled and the name in gold. That's what's called an ultra rare. And the one you see over here with everything sort of rainbow foiled is called a secret rare. So the farther you go up the ladder, the more rare they become.
So is that just for collectability, or
collectability, and there are some secret rares that are absolutely insane. I know of some that go for upwards of $200 to $300 per card. on eBay. The secret rares tend to be the more powerful, bomby, splashy type of cards. And those are the cards that when you get them, they're either going to build your deck or get you stuff to help you build your deck. So, now we're onto the building stage, and looking from the pile we have here, we have one pile of creatures that's extremely large. That's this pile of psychic monsters over here. So, seeing as that's the big pile we have, that's where I'm going to start and see what we've got. Hopefully from there we can get enough for creature base, where we don't have to go into anything else. If we do, that's okay, but let's start with here, because the more we have of the same type, the more consistent our deck's going to be. Now if you look here, we just have a total of 10 psychic monsters itself, so that's really good in itself. Also we have 3 of them that have the subtype on it, Tuner, which is the other special type of monster needed to summon the synchro monsters I mentioned earlier. Now because we have 10 here, we only have to look through our other pile to find about 2 or 3 creatures to finish out the deck.
Actually, you attack my face down. Fire attack. And then I attack you.
Yeah, you don't.
Again, this is just a reminder, this is an open dueling format. Once your deck is built, you can find 5 people who are also in and they play against them. When you are done, take your green sheet that you got, bring it up here, and she'll give you an extra pack prize. If you have any questions regarding synchro monsters, please ask one of us. Myself, John, or Shane will be happy to answer any questions for you. Please enjoy yourselves and have fun.